desert of the real.
What's good, guys? Bogan Savage back again for another review of Marvel What If Killmonger rescued Tony Stark. We're going to come with a bit of a quicker one today. I'm going to change up the style on you guys because I want to get the detail in. But I want to see if I can do it as quick as I can because realistically, no one ain't got the time anymore. Everyone is a bit, you don't need no concentration because, it's 2021. That's everyone, bro. So I'm going to slip it in and we're going to start off right now. So, Erik Stevens, codename Killmonger, infiltrates the 10 Ring plot to kidnap Tony Stark. The fact that he infiltrated the 10 Rings means that Tony Stark's truck was never blown up, no shrapnel hit Tony's chest, he wasn't kidnapped, he wasn't put in a cave, which means in turn he didn't have to make a robot to escape up there and make Iron Man, because obviously after all of that he puts the arc reactor and stuff like that. But that wouldn't happen because there was no shrapnel in his chest. To earn Tony's trust even more, he exposes, what's his name again, Obadiah Stane. You know, the one, Jeff Bridges' character. He exposes the fact that he was part of the plot to kidnap Tony on stage and earns Tony's trust. On doing this, he lets Tony know that he wanted to build a set of drones that will take the place of humans. Kind of, we've seen this before. Justin Hammer, Whiplash, number 2, you know what I mean? Iron Man 2. Instead of Whiplash in this, it is Killmonger who wants to build the drones. He said that he was doing it at uni at MIT. Tony finds it, gets Jarvis to infiltrate the system at MIT. He comes up with the plot called the Liberator. These robot drones to replace the humans cannot be cleared because they do not have a viable power source. Now, the reason why they don't have a viable power source because obviously we know from watching Iron Man that the arc reactor is what they end up using, but there's no arc reactor. He actually brings up the fact that maybe we can use an arc reactor. Then he goes, that's a silly idea, which is quite funny. Throws that away. Killmonger goes, how about this? And he shows Tony Stark his vibranium ring, the one he got from his dad, around his neck. Find out that they need more vibranium. They meet up with Ulysses Klaue. They send Rhody in instead of Tony, on Tony's behalf, and things break down. Black Panther, T'Challa, Chadwick Boseman, R.I.P., jumps in to obviously recover the vibranium from Ulysses Klaue and take it back to Wakanda. Upon trying to do this, I think it's a shockwave gun. What Killmonger uses, he uses it, and he actually murders T'Challa and Rhodes. Now, the reason why he kills T'Challa becomes more apparent later on, and the reason why he kills Rhodes, he kind of chastises him before he kills him about, working for the broken system what oppresses his people. We know what he's talking about. We don't have to get into that. You've watched Black Panther, you know what Killmonger's on. So, as you can see, what's happening is everything that Killmonger's done previously in the real Marvel universe. Pretty much, even when you change a few things around, he's still got the same mission in his head. Killmonger actually makes it seem as if Rhodey's killed T'Challa and T'Challa's killed Rhody, like there's been an attack. Then he goes to visit Tony, unaware that Tony knows what's happened because Jarvis is recording at all times. Then he kills Tony as well. So we have Tony dead, we have Rhody dead, and we have T'Challa dead. Killmonger then kills Ulysses Klaue and uses his way to bargain into Wakanda. The same thing what happened in Black Panther. Warns everyone there's a war coming, there's drones coming. Now, these are the drones that he set up himself, but he says they're in the name of Tony Stark. They're coming to Wakanda to battle, blah, blah, blah. He helps in the war against the drones, his own drones, getting the trust after he makes Killmonger the Black Panther. Now, we know at some point he's going to betray his uncle. Shuri, while all this has been going on, is not convinced by Killmonger at all. We get a scene where she visits Pepper Potts. Upon visiting Pepper Potts, she tells her what she thinks. Pepper agrees, and she finds out that, okay, he's the one who killed T'Challa and Tony and Rhody as well. And then they're going to work on a plot to bring him down. But yeah, it was a dope episode. I have to say, when this episode, it was kind of cool at the beginning. I wasn't too fond of the artwork. There's nothing wrong with the artwork. I just personally wasn't fond of it, and I think I said the same thing last episode as well. As this episode went on, I'll say about 10 minutes in, it became a badass episode. If I had to give it a mark out of 5, say a mark out of 10, I'll definitely give it a 7.5, maybe an 8, because I really enjoyed it by the end. The only thing that disappoints me with these what ifs is when you get sucked in so much, before you know it, it's over, it's done. I thought it was really dope. The pacing was fine, but like I said, it just had a sudden end to it. There's a few takeaway moments in there, and the details are, I didn't really pick up on the Easter eggs as such because they're not really laying the foundation for anything else. It's kind of different seeing the 10 Rings once you've watched Shang-Chi, because you kind of get that Wenwu and Killmonger are kind of after the same thing. Now, I'm not giving anything away there, so if you haven't watched Shang-Chi, you don't have to worry about anything I just said. But yeah, there's a few little things in there. When Killmonger's talking to Tony about the drones, and then Tony says it looks very Gundam-like, and if you know about anime, Gundam Wing, it does look like a Gundam Wing robot. And he responds by saying, hey, I like anime, and it's quite funny because the armour that he's wearing looks almost identical to Vegeta's armour, so I think that's a little anime little thing in there. And yeah, that's about it. Anything takeaway things I have to say? Well, I'll just say that the fact that Tony dies again, he's not doing very well in these what ifs now. I think we're on episode 6. Was that episode 6? I think that was the 6th episode, and in 3 of those episodes we've had Tony, and everyone Tony's appeared in so far, he's died. It's not looking good for him now. If anyone has read the What If comics, it happens to Magneto and Kingpin and Loki quite a lot. Definitely check it out. It's worth watching. The whole series is worth watching. It won't take you that long either. I think we're on episode 6. Each one's about 38 minutes, something like that. So take about 3.5 hours out of your life. Watch all of them. Bing, bang, boom, like that. I've been your boy, good Sam. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. I'll catch you on the next one. Next week, I think we've got Party Thor, and then I don't know what's after that. Run.